أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله الله Akbar. Yes, mothers, again today we are going to look at the beauty of life. Life is a religion, my people. Life is a religion. Life is a region, and a very, very beautiful region. And that most holy, beautiful region is Islam. In my summarizing, I'm going to add this to my mother's, and it's a part of my summarizing of the 11th centuries, that in the 11th centuries, which were all very stagnant, very dirty, very, very dirty, stagnant 11th centuries, of which we saw genocide after genocide, very deadly things, hazardous and very, very wicked things which were done mainly in what I classified as inherited liabilities over liability, and a curriculum, a very, very failed curriculum, which, when I say failed, it's like a failed state. A failed country, a failed state, a failed institution. Because in a failed curriculum, if you mothers can see the video of Rennie, that very beautiful mother of mine, gunned down by a member of what we call your institutions of security on the streets. If someone is gunned down by a trained, what you would call a trained member of your whatever, that is something I find very, very kind of very, very ugly. Because in my summarizing, I started my summarizing of these 11th centuries. I was attacked. I was attacked by gangs of criminals. I was attacked by gangs of criminals. These criminals attacked me. They attacked me with, those tools they use, these spanners which you use when you are either making the tools, a spanner. It's called a spanner. Very, very, the biggest they hit it on my my aim, 17 times. 17 times. And blood came, but I said, okay. But before that, before I go any further, these gangs of criminals who are hiding under the guise of impunity or the draconian whatever of impunity, they're gangs, either under a smuggling ring of what we call cartels, tales of men who say, I don't give a damn. And me too, I said to them, these boys, when they came, there were 22 of them. 22 boys ganged up, and these were pimps and whatever. And drug smugglers, and he said, let's go and attack this. So I said, yes. If any one of you human beings, I've just given you a scenario which was in America, on the streets of America. A mother gunned down by weapons manufactured by the hands of men. And today is, I think it's before 10 days elapsed of a brand new year. Can you imagine that? So with that, what I wanted to show you human beings that life is a religion, and a very, very, very beautiful religion. So many of you who saw those script, those whatever, that someone has been gunned down. There's some institution we say, oh, we cannot investigate, on the other one say, oh, we can investigate, or the other one say, this is protected by whatever immunity and this and that. These things, and on top of that, they are what you call a live motion pictures. We as angels, me as an angel, who has said to human beings, remove all weapons from your streets, and that job should be done by those men who manufactured those weapons. And the duty to enforce that is on you mothers, to future generations. If you were a senator and you're a woman, and you see what had happened there, would you encourage maybe you are sitting or watching news, you have your 7-year-old little daughter, you're watching news, and she sees this very, very innocent mother gunned down. Would you encourage your daughter to go and by the way, that would hurt her. The same way it hurts you that a mother who has children, who has whatever, and the children now are orphans, and so on and so on. There are so many. It's a very, very big thing. So, that way, that kind of mixed whatever that you see on your screens is something that haunts many of us, many angels, many children on every street of this planet, because these weapons are everywhere. These men who are either these men who commit these crimes are men either misguided by a curriculum in your institutions of education, by a curriculum in your institutions of education, by theologies that allows men to commit injustices. You imagine someone shoots a mother, and that kind of motion thing, picture, is something that kills every child on the streets of America. Either you are, regardless of the color of what you are, it kills you. That motion thing that my mother was doing this, and someone shot him in the face. So that way, my mothers, I've said, I'm summarizing, because me too, I've got the scar on my forehead here, and some whatever in my blood, whatever in my head and everywhere. When someone attacked me and hit me, they were 22 boys. They hit me with what you call a spanner, something very, very whatever. So I said, okay. But as I say, my mothers, I'm summarizing. I want you to see how beautiful life is. the children of the mother who was gunned down are not in any way to understand what went wrong. And there's nobody to explain to them what happened. There's no one. So with that, it hurts me that the mother honored creation of Allah, who fulfilled her obligation to produce children. She did. And I beg that her children may have a chance to listen to my beautiful interpretation of what life is. Life is a very, very beautiful religion, but that most holy, beautiful religion is Islam. We, as a celestial obligation to every creation, me as the sun in the sky, I gently say, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Akbar, with a question mark. When I look at things of that nature, the spilling of blood of men and women innocent on the streets of America, then I say, my people, what? That's when Mother Nature asks, what kind of life do you want on Mother Planet Earth, you men and women? Do you want to look at this? I call on the United Nations Security Council to look at every article of what you men interpret as security, or beauty to life, or beauty to your dignities, or beauty to life of your dignities and your integrities in what you men have looked at in your archives of what you call what I classified as 11th, very dirty 11th centuries. And the question is what Mother Nature puts on every dining table, on every TV screen you have, on every newspaper, because some of them, if you're to be living in Minneapolis, where that incident took place, many people are still wondering why. And it's not only in their streets, because I'm very far, very, very far from where that incident took place, because it took me about, this is I think 30 or 5 days to get to know what had happened. And I said to you, Renee, I pray that you cross over to the beautiful promised paradise, because paradise does exist. And with that, maybe in the near future I'll come and I'll have to send you back to your very old people, all those who shot you, so that you prove to these very beautiful mothers of mine that indeed life is a religion, so that they do reduce and stop the manufacturing of weapons, and that men and women should look to the beauty of a life as a very, very, very beautiful, life is a very, very beautiful religion. But that most beautiful religion is Islam, because Islam has a guidance, a holy, very, very holy prescription, directives and laws that governs human beings. Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. Ashhadu an la ilaha illallah. Allahu Akbar.